it's time to bring out the lizard. I think y'all have been waiting. You've been asking this whole show. When are we getting the Lizard King on here? Highly requested guest. Been too damn long since he's been here with us. All right, let's get some special sound effects. Let's introduce this hot guest. Ready? I'm gonna do a triple sound effect at once. I've got my soundboard here, guys. Okay, I'll hold this up in the camera so you can see it live too. Ready? What's up?
What's going on, Luke?
Not too much, man. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Doing well. Glad to have you here as always. The emojis are coming out in the chat.
Lizards. I love it. Let's go, lizards.
Dude, your Twitter feed is like my favorite feed to follow because it's just people just like spam posting lizard gifs, lizard emojis.
Always lizard green.
Lizard green, baby. And where did lizard come from again? Remind us.
I was watching. My Twitter was Stock Heisenberg from Breaking Bad, and then I was watching The Office, and he's like, "You didn't even know my real name. I'm the fucking Lizard King." And I'm like, I love that, and I've just made my Twitter that, and and then lizards are green. So,
boom, there it is, Lizard King. Yes, if you guys want a Twitter feed that's more entertaining than mine, has better ideas than mine, this is the one to follow. But what's up, man? What have you been watching recently? What's hot right now? I'm getting cracked today. Are you getting cracked?
I had probably one of the best days I've had in like 6 months today. Let's go. Yeah, it was a big profit taking day for me. I've been just keeping my eyes on all these crypto plays and really trusting my gut on them. And we're seeing Bitcoin. I think let's see what the price is at right now. Bitcoin's at 50. Yeah, Bitcoin's at 51,345. So my big play today was EBON. I got into this about 550-ish. There was an offering. I picked up some more lower fives. And then I held on to it. We got some news today that this company, they make chips for Bitcoin miners. And then today they announced
EBON, Echo Bravo Oscar November, but keep going.
Yeah. So they make chips for Bitcoin miners. And then today they put out some PR that says they're mining Bitcoin, but over 100% profits. I took on this, and then I'm holding some more because they're also announcing a cryptocurrency exchange coming out in Q1 of 2021. So I'm holding on for that PR. But yeah, if any dips that come on this, I'm going to be buying more.
I mean, that means like within the next 5 weeks, basically, right?
Yeah. And that was the main that was the main catalyst I was holding for. But then we got some good news today, and I took some profits up there at around 11. Really good one. But yeah, it's just trusting my gut that I'm so bullish on Bitcoin right now. I think we're going to see 100K sooner than later. We just saw ARK and Cathie Wood just bought some more GBTC. If I see Elon Musk and Cathie Wood buying more into Bitcoin and Bitcoin assets, like, load me up.
Yeah, dude, get this. We did an article yesterday. Chris Gatch wrote it. And basically it's Tesla's made more money with its Bitcoin holding than it did selling cars last year. In terms of pure profit. Producer Aaron, drop the one in the chat. It's a great read. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, I'd like to read that. And there's other big companies looking at that and be like, maybe we should be doing that too. And we're going to see that happen. There was like maybe 3 days ago, there's a $5 billion Bitcoin, a Bitcoin move. Somebody was moving around like $5 billion of Bitcoin. So I think we're gonna, we're gonna see some big names come into the space. But yeah, I like that Cathie Wood just got into some more GBTC, and she there's an interview she put out about a month ago saying how that's like her way of playing it because something to do with the IRS. She gets taxed harder if she's on Bitcoin.
Okay. All right. I get it. And we're actually interviewing her March 4th.
That's
so
awesome.
Before that, we'll you and I will have to loop up, and Jason's going to be the one interviewing her. We'll loop up, and we'll have to get some questions in there.
What's up, Jason? What's going on?
Uh-oh. Jason, you're frozen.
Luke.
You're frozen. You're like your face is stuck and your voice is robot-y. The robot. Yeah, he's in a tunnel in Florida. Jason, maybe throw us a refresh and see if that'll help. All right. Yeah, your face is frozen. We can sort of hear you. All right, he's gonna work on that.
Yeah.
All right, so eBang. First of all, great name of a company.
Yeah.
Right, any company that has bang in the name, probably a bullish sign. We should maybe make an ETF for that. But ticker EBON, Echo Bravo Oscar November. You're up 100% on it. The next catalyst is that they're doing an exchange.
Yep.
And that's what you're looking out for.
Yeah, and there's really not many cryptocurrency exchanges to be traded on the stock market, other than there's one SPAC in the moment that I'm looking into. I think it's a VIH. Don't quote me on that. It's something with a V, but yeah, there's not many crypto exchanges, so I think that news will really send this one running.
Have you looked at Voyager Digital? That's been my best performing stock of all time.
Really? No, I haven't. Are they in crypto?
Yeah. So it's a crypto trading platform.
Yeah.
We actually had the CEO on this show back October of last year. The stock was 66 cents. Right. We got like so much hate for having such a small stock on here. It's $20 today.
Well, yeah.
So Jason and I both were in that one and just hanging out in it.
Well, that's so I put out a tweet a couple weeks ago saying how we saw all the clean energy plays run to $20 from pennies to $20. And that's kind of where I took it this year, at the beginning of this year, into these crypto plays, thinking we're going to get those same kind of moves in all these because of how bullish Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency market is. And right now I'm getting those kind of moves like SOS. I added that at $2 a couple weeks ago. I even got some of that around 180. And that hit, way up there. Yeah, I sold a good chunk of that today.
So do you still have a piece of it?
Yeah, I'm still holding some. I want 20 on it at least.
So what is it that made you so bullish on Bitcoin? What was it, like momentum falling into it, or what was it?
I started my trading journey in cryptocurrency back in 2016, and I went through that whole bull market and then watched it all crash down. And I saw the big problems that were causing the market to fail then. And now I'm seeing all of the pieces that needed to be moved go into place now. And I'm like, now we're really gaining traction for this to become into the mainstream. And every day we're getting new news that is just better and more bullish for the entire crypto market. So yeah. And even last year, just seeing Mara and Riot, how hard they ran off of even smaller Bitcoin moves.
I mean, still look at this. Riot, $70 freaking. I looked at it this morning. It wasn't at 70 yet. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, wait. This is a 1-year chart of Riot, guys.
Yeah. November.
Am I still frozen?
You're better now.
All right. So
you're
make sure I'm good. Who would you say that I'm interviewing, Luke?
Kathy Wood.
Yeah,
you know
March 4th or 3rd. I know her. She's just on. I watched the whole. I had to watch some stuff to make sure I captured it. So you guys are.
Do not watch the competing programming, dude. The CNBC interview is probably so boring. It's gonna make your interview worse.
So you're right. You guys talking crypto. So you're talking Voyager, but there's a new ETF play too, Luke, out of Osprey or something, and then Scott.
Shout out to our boys at Rex Shares.
Rex Shares, yeah. Oh my God, Riot Blockchain's at $70.
$70. That's what we just said. God. Here's a 1-year chart, dude.
Oh my, and they're based out of here in Miami. I should go and interview the guy, because you guys know this was like conspiracy back in the day. Riot Blockchain. If you go look in the history of Riot Blockchain, it's an interesting story. I cannot believe it's at $70.
Yeah,
that is unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Oh my God, are you guys in it at all?
I sold this around 30. I'm not in it. But then I moved into some other blockchain plays. I wish I was still in it. I'm still holding some Mara with a really cheap average.
Oh, you have Mara? Okay.
Yeah.
You have Mara?
That's
yeah.
Okay.
1 year.
Are the lizards in here, Luke? Do we get the lizard fans in here? Because you have one of the most devoted, loving community of you ever.
Yeah, I love them all.
They love you, man. You're lizard king. Where are you?
I love them back.
And the Twitter feed is so entertaining. That's the way I opened it. I said, if you guys want the most entertaining comments on a Twitter feed, you want to see lizard gifs and emojis all day, every day, which I do.
Put them in the chat.
Twitter. Yeah, there's the lizard emojis coming out in the chat. Let's go.
Love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
What's the point of making money if you can't have fun? You know, that's what I like to do.
Exactly. But Luke, if my audio screwed up, tell me and I'll go to a different place.
It doesn't sound good. Like it sounds like you're calling in like with a phone to a radio show.
Oh, okay. I'll switch it up in a second then.
Fine, but yeah, not great.
I'll switch it up. Luke, are you surprised they didn't call me to testify for the Washington tomorrow?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, Lizard King, we were the room where it happened. We had Citron on, Andrew left, and then he was on, the stock was at 40, and then all these people, the Wall Street bettors came in, and it went to like 75. We were the room where it happened. They're calling me a boomer because I didn't own it. I was like forced to buy in 200 shares, 100 shares at GameStop. I bought it, and the rest is history. Then it all started. I'm
more surprised that they didn't call me. I think it was the soundboard, you know.
You scared
drop
them.
the bomb.
All right, I switched mics. Do I sound better now?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
What?
you sound better.
You just upgraded like 100 years. It's like Benjamin Graham Bell or whoever came up with the telephone. It's like you're on his shit and now you're in the 21st century.
I just want it to be great for Lizard. Now, Lizard, where are you based out of?
Beautiful.
You're not in Florida. Oh, you want glasses?
I live right outside of Boston. Oh, fire. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's a fresh.
Should I show the real background right now?
Yeah, let's see it.
Let's
All
see
right.
it.
Do you guys want it? Wait, first, hold on. Let me do this. One sec. I'll be right back.
All right. So give us some other names. We talked about some of the crypto stocks. Are there other names you like?
There's a new crypto one that I just got into today. LGHL.
Wait.
I own that.
Go a little slower.
You own it? Oh,
yeah.
I'm buying more then.
No, don't. I bought it because someone told me, and I may have sold a little bit today.
It's okay. Well,
Wait,
I'm holding it. I got
LG what?
LGHL.
HL. So okay.
That'll
Lima
be $8 to $10.
Lima. There it is. Lion Group.
Yep. Yeah. If this dips, I'm gonna buy more. They have they're about to close on a deal where they're buying that. That's beautiful. I'm coming down there to visit you.
Wait, hold on. Too fast. Do it again.
Sorry.
Get the full pan.
Yeah, let's see it.
I'll do it a better time. So give me a sec. Okay.
All right. We're going back to the LGHL.
Yeah, because the sun is not the right sun right now.
You're so picky. Look at this. Look at my background.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Look at this person's look at this person's mask. Oh my god. Look at this person's mask coming around the bend. Can you see inside? Can you see the wait,
hold on. We gotta make you bigger.
You gotta see this mask. Oh my god, guys. Look at this mask. See it? It looks like a mask to me. Look at that mask.
Box overhead?
I guess.
Looks like Darth Vader.
Yes. Darth Vader's here. Is what I'm telling you guys. Okay. Sorry. So LGHL, let's talk a little bit more about it. So it's another crypto play. I got into it a couple days ago. And is this one you're going to keep picking off shares? What do you think?
I wanted to get some. I added some first around 370, and it started to move a little bit quicker than I wanted. But if this gets any dips or an offering, I'm definitely going to buy more. But they're closing in on a deal with Lion FinTech Group. It's expected to be announced that the deal's closed by March 31st.
Wait, is that Money Line?
Yeah. No. Different Lion.
Okay.
And guys, I've got to leave you. I've got to get back to building a little bit here at Benzinga. Jason, if you're having internet issues, text me. I'll be back. And ZingerNation, I'll be back at 3 o'clock Eastern, 3 p.m. Be hanging out with the guys from Doe for a little bit. We're going to talk about that Planet Fitness trade, get their read on it, talk about the stocks they're trading. So we'll be back at 3 o'clock. Until then, happy trading.
Look, all right. Thanks, Luke. So Lizard King, in the chat, they're talking about the warrants, and warrants are good if the deal happens. He said LGHL has warrants at 60 cents. So, like when I bought CCIV, I bought the stock and I bought warrants.
Yep, same.
Okay, you do the same thing.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So,
I have a video on my YouTube if you don't know what warrants are. I focus on SPAC warrants. If anybody's in here watching it, I break it down how you can play them. I love warrants are great.
Aaron, can you put a link to a video on the SPAC warrants? Warrants are great. And so, I didn't sell any LGHL. I just bought it, and I think I'm holding on to it. So I didn't sell it.
I think we'll see. I think we'll see like $8, 8 to 10 on that.
Yeah, 8 to 10. And how long have you been trading for? I
started trading crypto back in 2016. That's when I first got into trading. And then around 2018, when the crypto market kind of crashed, I started going into small cap stocks, and since then I've been, doing my thing.
Got it.
And then,
Okay.
it's just been crazy.
And how did you develop all the lizards though?
I have a Discord channel, just organically on Twitter, posting my ideas, trying to teach people how to trade. I really I know all the issues that I had when I first started trading, and I learned everything that I know from YouTube, basically. And so I like to teach people, the most simple way to do things. And that's what I try to do with my YouTube. And I just, I want people to break the system.
And you have such a strong community. People say sometimes when you're trading at home, you get lonely, but you're like, but do you get lonely because you have your community, or do you miss the human interaction in person? Do you would it be cool if you were sitting right here on the couch next to me?
Oh, it would be awesome. I would love that. And once COVID's all done, I would love to host an event at some point, and get all these traders, because just the entire FinTwit community is a big family. And I think it would be great. But with Discord and everything, it's less lonely in a time where, we can't really be with each other. And the Lizard King Trading Group family, we're literally like a family, and we love each other. And yeah, it's great.
Totally. I see it. And we have an events team. So if you ever need help with that, we've thrown, we rented out half the Fountain Blue last year.
Awesome,
so that was for a canvas investing event. But yeah, that is, what's your take, man, on shrooms, on psychedelics?
A lot of them are, well, I think all of them are. There might be one or two that aren't OTC. I don't really get into the OTC plays, but I think that, I think there's going to be, money to be made in that market. I don't know too much about it. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people are buying, a lot of people are buying MindMed, MMEDF. We had them on our small cap conference. It was like at 70 or $1.20. So it has risen a lot. Now, the thing I will say, I'm getting reach outs from people that are mainstream investors saying, should I buy MindMed? So it has the, it has the panache of it has the panache of, the attraction of it has the word, the valuation may be high, but people are talking about it a lot right now.
Yeah. And I also think one thing, I think that'll be, so right now I've been doing a countdown on Twitter of how many stocks there are left under $1 that aren't OTC. And there's maybe 5, it's fluctuating between 4 to 13. And I think we're seeing a lot of people get into OTCs because of that. And I think those shroom ones are going to be some of the first to go, because those are definitely probably some of the most talked about OTC stocks.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I agree. I mean, so when do you what is your favorite kind of trade? Do you have one, or are you just equal opportunist and don't care? What is your favorite kind of trade?
Finding a play right at support in a sector that I think is, hot or going to be hot. So I'm really my main thing is, finding plays right at the moving averages, at the 200 or 50-day moving average, or just bottomed out. Like eBond, I saw that there was a double bottom a week or two ago. And I like support. I don't like to chase. I never, if it's up a bunch, I won't, rush into it. And that's how I stay profitable most of the time, because I don't get caught up. There's always another play. But yeah, really just not getting caught up in the hype and getting in before the hype.
So one of my mistakes, I would say, is I bought lithium stocks like LTHM 2.5 years ago. I started buying at 10, and then I bought as it went down to 6 and 5 and 4. So I made money on it, but I buy way too early sometimes. And how do you handle that? How do you know, the timing? Timing is really tough, isn't it?
Yeah. And, that's why you just go in with a plan and don't overextend yourself in a certain play. And if you do the DD on the companies, then, you don't have to be so worried about it. One play that kind of reminds me of getting into early was I was in Givo at 45 to 50 cents. And I was sitting there, and everyone's, I was tweeting about it, and people are like, oh, this thing sucks. It never moves. And I'm like, I want to sell. I got so close to selling. And then 2 days later, the PR came out that sent it to $4 from 50 cents. And, it's just trusting your gut on certain sectors that are hot. And I think the biggest part is people go in too big. They get excited about something. They put in too much money, and they can't wait because they have so much money in there. So smaller swing position plays and trusting your intuition.
I should take this computer and find a gecko. There's geckos everywhere here. Like I'm gonna step on one today, and it flew under my feet. I could find a gecko like in 4 minutes probably here. There's so many. But
that's awesome.
And you're right. Like I own that lithium, and then Elon Musk had that battery day, and he's like, lithium is plentiful. We're gonna do another deal with this. So I'm like, okay. So maybe my lithium isn't the best trade. And so then I, took some lithium off, but then it turned out that was the timing. And so so I'm glad I kept some. But I'm trying to see what background's the best for people. I should 360 it right now. And so do you make multiple trades a day, or is it a few trades a day? How do you go about that?
It'll change from how the market is playing out. Right now, I haven't been doing many day trades, and I've been doing mostly swing trades. And that's just because that's how I feel the market is going right now. When sometimes there'll be less momentum in the swings, and I'll just jump into day trades right off open, and that's how I'll do it.
Got it. So and then when you're in your how many people do you have in your room basically?
Oh, we have about 18,000. I think we're pushing right now.
18,000.
Yep.
Okay, so you have about 18,000. All right, and so and do you know the people's names? Is it too big of a community to really get to know them, or what's it like? I guess.
So I have a premium service and then a free side of it, and the premium one we're really like a family. In the premium side, we have we're a couple hundred members, and we're really close knit.
Okay, we got a hacker behind us, and the premium, and so that's who you're close knit with. Okay, and so right now you like LGHL. What other stocks do you like? What else do you like?
So today was I had a bunch of plays that I liked, and then I sold a good chunk of them, and now I'm just riding free shares on most of them. But now I'm starting to look into new sectors. Really, I'm looking into what ARK is investing in, and seeing where they're going and what's going to be hot in the future. Right now, I'm really starting to dig around for 3D printing plays. I think that's going to be a huge sector that nobody's really talking about yet. 3D printing, cybersecurity are ones that I'm digging around for. And then, of course, when we're getting blockchain news on some of these, they're just going crazy. So I'm always watching out for that. But
so yeah, on the 3D printing, I agree with you. What is one of what's a 3D printing stock that is out there right now?
There was X1. It actually just went from XONE. It just went from $10 to $60 the past couple of weeks, and I had some in the 20s. And after I saw that move, I was like, I need to find some more plays that are doing this. I think VJET is another one, VJET. But there's no small cap one, so that I can see right off the bat. But I'm still looking around.
Yeah,
and then space.
Yeah, space. People don't stop talking about space. Do you own any of it?
I don't own anything in space really yet. Waiting to find the right one.
Yeah, I mean, Kathy Wood was just talking about the space ETFs. I mean, it is. I mean, they don't stop. They keep moving. So,
and if you're on here watching this and you haven't looked at ARK Invest's 2021 presentation, it's so good. You need to go check that out. They talk about all the hot sectors that are going to be this year and looking into the future. It's really insightful.
And my challenge is Lizard King. I'm interviewing her, as you heard, March 3rd or March 4th. And I have to, they put out so much information. So I have to do so much diligence. It's going to be, it's almost like I wish they put out way less. So it'd be easier for me.
There's a lot there.
There's a lot. And then NNDM is another one that she put out at 6 or 7. That was one of the ones that I liked, I guess.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, will you come on more often? And
definitely.
Your family, whatever you want or whatever you need, we're here for you. I don't know if you have a Benzinga Pro X, we'll get you news, but you're just a good guy. When I first met you the first time at that event, I was like, that's one of my favorites. I DM'd you. You're one of my favorites by far. And we should do a Miami get together and something and
I would so be down to do that, because this Twitter community, it's awesome. It would be such a great event. There's so many people that would love to do that.
Yep. and we'll bring in some speakers. Like, I don't know, Kevin O'Leary's right down the street from here. He'll come. Like, I've got, Portnoy's actually in town down the street as well. We'll get them to do some pizza reviews, maybe. I don't know, what have you.
Yeah.
So it's like a good spot, and we'll, figure it out. But
let's do that.
You're the man, and you guys look at this. This guy is the man, not just because it's picks, but he gives more than he receives. No, but you've always given more than you received. You've just been a nice guy, and people like that. You're not an asshole. And like some people think they need to be a jerk to like get attention, and I don't see that from you. I mean, I really would like to dig down and interview some of your users because no, seriously, there should be like a story about you, where you came from, and then what you've done, and then how you develop this community. I mean, you don't just develop a community by being right on stocks. You develop a community by being who you are, by being like, I think it's freaking amazing. And so there should be that story. And I know you would say it's not about you, it's about the community. I know that. So that's why asking the community, they would give the real answers and say, well, this guy is, I mean, look at that. Lizard took me from $300 to $25,000 in just a few weeks.
That's J-Rock. Yeah.
How did you do that, man?
Just teaching people how to play smart and avoid FOMO and getting in the right plays. It's all mental. This is I would say like 85% of this whole stock market is mental and controlling your actions and teaching people that is, I think that's the biggest part. And once that clicks in their head, that there's always another play, you don't have to chase everything. And I think that's a big gear that gets turned that helps people level up as a trader.
How do you one question, you say it's all mental, but like, how do you know? I know there's no exact science, but when do you know to give up on a trade? Like, how do you know, like, when it's time? Is it like when it goes down 3 days in a row, or is it when you're just taking a technical trade? Like, how do you give up on a trade?
So I always go into a play with a plan, and I normally will put a level of support, and depending on how much I am trusting in the company, maybe I'll sell half of my shares. But yeah, it's always having a plan. You can't just go in and buy stuff and like, if it goes down 3 days, I'll sell it. You have to, have some sort of plan, but it's, looking for support, watching the moving averages, watching the volume. If volume dies out, that's another indicator to watch.
Okay. That's actually, okay. That's great. All right, guys, follow Stock Lizard King on Twitter. Give us a like or subscribe to YouTube. And appreciate you, man, coming on. I know you're a busy dude, so we appreciate it greatly.
Yeah, I'll be hopping on more often.
Next time,
send me a message, whatever. Yeah, let me know.
Next time we'll do it together in person. You should be here. I'm sorry I didn't get you guys all. I'm sorry I didn't get you guys all the sites, but just whatever. Yesterday was raining like cats and dogs, so today at least it was not raining. So all right, guys, thank you, Lizard King.
It's snowing over here.
They say I'm very pasty. So trying to get some sun here.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Talk to you later. Thank you. All the best. Peace.